In this, we are going to see math methods, and this will be the syntax math.method, and inside this, we are going to pass the number. And these are the 10 methods we are going to see in this session. We are going to see round, seal, floor, trunk, power, square root, apps, min, max, and random. Okay, map methods are not limited here. We are having sine method, cos method, tan method. Previously in our 10th, 12th standard, we have mostly seen about sine theta, cos theta. So same way, that methods are also available in this map. But as of now, we are not required of those methods. So we are going to see some of the most important methods which are widely used. Mostly round, seal, floor, trunk, square root. These are mostly used, and this min, max, apps we will be using, but not as much as how we use round, seal, and floor. So practically, let us see about these methods. And this trunk method is introduced in ES6. Okay, I will be telling you what is that. I have opened my Visual Studio Code, and this will be our 63rd video in this JavaScript series. First, we are going to see about round method. I will just write here log, and inside this, I will be writing math dot round, and inside this round, let me just write here round. I will just write here 4. Save this. Now you can see 4 as it is an integer. We will be getting the same result. Now what happens if I write 4.1? You can see again I am getting 4, which means it is going to round to the nearest number. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to get the result as 4. As soon as I write 5, I will save this. You can see the nearest number is 5. We will get the result as 5. From 5 to 9, I will get the result as 5. From 1 to 4, I will get the result as 4. Okay, I am talking about decimal points. So it is just going to round to the nearest number. What if I write minus? I will save this. The nearest number is minus 4. That will be displayed. In negative numbers, if we pass 4.5, the nearest integer is minus 4. So I will get the result as minus 4. But in positive number, we will get the result as 5. Suppose in negative numbers, I will just write here minus 2. For this also, the nearest integer will be minus 4. Negative number from 1 to 9, always the nearest number will be minus 4. So that will be displayed. But in positive decimal numbers, from 0.1 to 0.4, we will get the nearest number, that is 4. Suppose if I am having 4.4, then the result will be 4. From 4.5 to 4.9, I will get the result as 5. So this you should be very, very careful. This is our first method. Next, we are going to see about the seal method. I will just bring this down, uncomment, and inside this, I'm just going to write seal. Let me just remove negative number, and here let me just write here 3.2. I will save this. Now you can see when I tell seal, at home also we will have seal, and seal will always be on top. So in numbers also, whenever we write any number in decimal number, so the highest number will be displayed. Now here I have 3.2. The highest number is 4. The next number is 4. So that will be displayed. For 3.1 also, I will get the result as 4. That is, the next positive integer will be displayed. From 3.1 to 3.9, I will get the result as 4 itself. Now if I write here minus, again I will get the result as minus 3. Okay, same way in round also, if we give negative number, the nearest integer will be displayed. Okay, this is about seal. Same way, floor is the opposite one. Seal we will get the top, the highest number, but for floor we will get the lowest number. I will save this. Now you can see minus 3.1. The lowest number for this is minus 4. So that will be displayed. If I write here 3.1, for seal we got the result as 4. But for floor we will get the result as 3. Okay, this is just the opposite. Seal is the top one and floor is the bottom one. Then we have this trunk. Let me just comment it out. I will copy, and inside this I'm just going to write trunk. I will save this. Now when I use this trunk method, I got the result as 3. Now what this will do, it is just going to return the integer part. This is the integer part and this is the decimal part. When we use this trunk method, it is just going to return this integer part. Now even if I write here 3.9, again it is just going to give me 3. If I write here, let me just write here 3.9, save 3. I will write here 4.2, 4.32, whatever it is, I will be getting the integer part itself. So round, it is going to round to the nearest number. Fill will be returning the next highest number. Floor will be returning the bottom number. Trunk will be returning the integer part. Then next we have power method. Let me just copy this down. And inside this, I will remove. Now inside this power method, we are going to pass two arguments. I will write here 2, 3. I will save this. I will get the result as 8. How it is calculated? This will be like x power y. So 2 power 3 will be 8. 2 into 2 into 2, I will get the result as 8. Now if I write here 2 into 2, that is 2 power 2, I will get the result as 4. So easily you can find the power of any number. It is not limited here. 2 power 10 also, I will get the result as 1024. For any number, you can find the power. We can find the cubes as well. 3 power 3, I will get 27. Anything you can find based on two values. So this first value will be the base number and second value will be the power. So accordingly, you can get the data. Then we have square root. Let me just copy this down. This power method is going to find the power and this square root method is going to find the square root. Square root, and inside this I will write 64. I will save. Okay, let me just change this one. Square root. I will save. Now square root of 64 is 8. I will write here 81. Square root of 81 will be 9. So 9 will be displayed. Square root of 4 will be 2. So that will be displayed. We can easily find the square root of any number. Not only limited, we can find the square root of 5. I will save. Let me just save this one. I will get the square root of 5. If we give here blank, we will get NAM. It is not a number. So we should always pass these parameters to get the data. Let me just write here 7. Square root of 7 also it is displayed. Then next we have ABS, abs method. Let absolute. Here I will just write here absolute ABS, and inside this I'm just going to give -7. I will save this. Now what this method will do, it is going to return the positive number. If I have given any negative number inside this, then it is just going to give me the positive number. If I give a positive number, then it is going to return positive. If I give here negative, it is just going to convert to positive and it will return the result. Mostly when you are displaying any prices, if you are having something in negative, then you can use this abs method to convert that negative number into positive number. Then we have minimum and maximum. Let me just copy this down. 2 times I will copy. Here I will write minimum method, and inside this I'm just going to write max method. As of now, for each of these I'm having only one parameter, so both will be displayed. It is only maximum and it is only minimum. Now I'll write some numbers here. -9. So -9 is minimum for the first one, so that will be displayed. In the same way, I'll copy the same numbers and here I will be pasting. And inside this, 5 is maximum, so 5 will be displayed. So basically it is just going to return the minimum value and maximum value. Okay, there is no mathematics in this. And finally, we have this random method. Random method, what it will do, it will generate random numbers from 0 to 1. And when I tell 0 to 1, 0 will be included, but 1 will not be included. When we are creating project, I will be telling you how to display random numbers from 100 to 200, 100 to 1000, an entire thing. But as of now, we are just going to see about math methods. And in this, it is going to return the random number from 0 to 1, in which 0 will be included and 1 will be excluded. So from 0 to 1, we have so many numbers. We have so many decimal numbers that will be generated. I will just come down. I will just write here console.log, and inside this math.random, and inside this random method we are not going to pass any parameters. I will save this. Now this is the first random number. Again, if I save this, I will be getting different number. Again, if I save, you can see for each and every time I am going to get some random number. These numbers are not fixed. It is just going to generate random numbers and it will display the result. So basically, these are the 10 most important math methods which we will be using. So round method, it is going to round to the nearest integer. Ceil is going to return the next top number. Floor is going to return the bottom number. Trunc, it is going to give the integer part. Power method is used to power of any number. Square root is used to find the square root of any number. Abs method is used to give the positive number. Minimum and maximum is used to give maximum and minimum numbers. And finally, random method is used to generate random numbers. These are the 10 methods. In your project, if you want to include, if you want the need of sin theta, cos theta, then you can use those math methods and you can get the result. But when we are doing project, we will not be using sin theta, cos theta. So I'm not going to tell you about that. You can explore by yourself. And if it is needed, you can learn more about that and you can implement in your projects as well. These are some of the math methods in JavaScript. Next, we are going to start new topic in JavaScript series.